Most people think timeless design means choosing one era and committing fully. But what happens when a century-old American tradition quietly falls in love with an architect's lifelong obsession with nature? The result doesn't feel like a history lesson. It feels like a home that was always meant to exist. The moment you step inside, something quietly shifts. The air feels warmer, the light softer. Morning sun pours through those slender casement windows, throwing delicate lattice shadows across the oak floor like a pattern someone drew just for you. The wainscoting wraps the walls the way a good room should, holding you gently. There's a single branch of cherry blossom on the console, almost casual, like someone just placed it there on their way in. This foyer doesn't announce itself. It simply welcomes you home. You settle into the living room and immediately forget about the outside world. The hearth is low and honest, pale limestone, no fuss, and the shelves hug the walls as if they grew there naturally. What strikes you most is how the light moves through the day, those long diagonal bands shifting slowly across the floor, making the room feel alive. Spring greenery breathes softly from the corners. Everything sits close to the ground, close to you, and somehow that makes the whole space feel like a long exhale. Late afternoons in the family room feel like something you'd want to bottle. The window seat runs the entire length of the bay, and once you're curled up there, watching dogwood branches sway outside, time genuinely stops being relevant. Amber and green light filters through the transom glass, scattering quiet color across the walls. It's a room that holds conversations easily, that makes you want to stay just one more hour. The geometric shadows on the floor do something almost poetic as the sun drops lower. Dinner here never feels like just dinner. There's a generosity to this dining room. The way the light floods in from two sides, the way the long sideboard grounds the space without crowding it. Spring tulips glow softly in the center of the table, and the cherry branches alongside them make the whole room smell faintly of the garden outside. You eat slowly here. You linger. The conversations stretch long past the meal, and nobody really wants to be the first one to push their chair back. This kitchen is the kind you actually want to spend time in, not just pass through. Morning light comes in clean and bright above the farmhouse sink, and the spring herb garden just outside the window makes the whole space smell quietly alive. The countertops feel generous, the cabinetry honest and unassuming. A small bud vase of wildflowers sits near the stove, nothing staged, just there. You make your coffee slowly here. You open the window a crack. The day starts gently the way days really should. Waking up in this bedroom feels like a gift every single morning. The light comes in through those tall windows so softly, filtered through whatever is blooming in the garden below, and it lands on the oak floor in long, gentle strips. The ceiling beams give the room a quiet strength, and the low platform bed keeps everything grounded and calm. Spring ferns on the sill catch the breeze when the window is cracked open. There's nothing loud here, nothing competing for your attention, just stillness, warmth, and the feeling of being exactly where you belong. This sunroom is the room you didn't know you needed until you stood inside it. 3 walls of windows, spring exploding in every direction outside, cherry blossoms, tulips, all of it. The columns frame the view like a painting that keeps changing. You sink into the rattan chair, the linen cushion warm from the morning sun, and the geometric shadows tiling the floor around your feet feel almost like a conversation between the architecture and the light. Out here, the boundary between indoors and garden simply dissolves, and that, honestly, is the whole point. Great design doesn't shout, it settles. A home like this reminds you that beauty lives in restraint, in the way morning light lands on honest materials, in the quiet conversation between tradition and vision. When you get that balance right, every room stops being a room and becomes a feeling you carry with you long after you've left.